Hey you guys, this is Renee from BowBeautyBlog.com. Welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm so excited because we got the coolest thing in the mail and we are going to test it out together. The cool thing is, it is this Reshape water pitcher. Now this isn't just any ordinary water pitcher. As my nephew would say, this nifty water pitcher will turn your tap water alkaline. Now what does that mean? Well, I'll tell you. A while back, Jerry and I were in the grocery store and we saw like all this different kinds of water on the shelf, like different pHs of water. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I was really confused by this because, I've never really gave much thought of it other than, when I worked in the hospital and, the IV waters, were, certain pH. But anyway, so I decided to look it up. And there are a whole bunch of purported uses for alkaline water. Some of them seemed a little bit, they're not really proven, but some had some solid science behind them, such as dealing with muscle soreness. Now, this is really important to me. I used to do bodybuilding, natural, no drugs, and after having 2 emergency surgeries and a stroke, I'm finally getting back into shape again. And dealing with muscle soreness, it's a constant thing. I mean, it's just horrible. And the bad thing is I don't like taking, drugs, not even NSAIDs or ibuprofen or anything like that. I just don't like having to take anything. And plus, there's a theory that since those get rid of inflammation, and inflammation is what makes your muscles bigger and stronger, then it kind of counteracts all the hard work you've done. So when I found out that alkaline water can help with muscle soreness, I'm like, this might be a thing now. So how does it work? Well, as a former deputy coroner, it's really cool how, well, not really cool, I guess, I don't know, it's interesting, I guess, so to speak, how muscle soreness from exercise is basically the same process as rigor mortis. What happens is your muscles need like glucose and oxygen transported to them in order for them to respirate, so to speak, and this produces ATP or adenosine triphosphate, and that's what keeps your muscles supple and soft. Well, anyway, when you work out really hard or when you die, the process that makes ATP is it just goes kaput. This whole process involving pyruvate takes over, and then it results in lactic acid buildup, and your muscles become more acidic, and that makes them crampy and more stiff and hard and really sore. So the idea that putting alkaline water and drinking alkaline water can help with muscle soreness is really intriguing. So I'm so excited to get this water pitcher. And we're going to set it up together in just a minute, but I printed out some really nifty keen stuff so I don't forget to tell you about it. And typical water treatment also has like disinfection byproducts, which is kind of nasty. You don't really want that in your body. And so anyway, most of them are like volatile organic compounds, and it doesn't sound very good, does it? So you want to filter those out. And Reshape Water's alkaline water filter reduces or removes these elements, and at the same time, they raise the water's alkalinity with a perfect balance of magnesium, potassium, calcium, and sodium. So, sounds really cool, huh? So, basically, it's going to taste more like mineral water, and that's one of the other benefits that I read about, is that alkaline water is supposed to taste so much better than regular water, which makes sense because Jerry drinks the hell out of some mineral water. I don't like water. I never have. I have to have some sort of drink mix in it, so I'm really hoping this works, that I'll be more willing to drink water. The other thing is this pitcher. It's made from high quality plastic. It's BPA free, so you're not putting any more toxins in your body, and it's not going to leach anything into the water that you've just filtered. And lid will stay put when you're pouring. So I know I've had pitchers before, because the water where we live, it's just horrible. It's disgusting and gross. If you saw the inside of a garden hose, you'd be appalled that people actually drink this stuff. So we filter our water with pitchers, and often the lid just falls off, and this is designed so it doesn't do that. And the cool thing is this is a little bit more expensive than other water pitchers you might see, and because it retails for about $50. But when you compare it to the price of buying bottled water, especially alkaline water, this ends up being about 15 cents a day. So it's much more affordable in the long run. And the filters that they use are constantly tested, like on a regular basis, using tap water in, I think, the San Diego area. So that's, that makes me feel more confident using it, that they're constantly testing the filters and testing the alkalinity to make sure that they are effective. So setup is really, really easy. And you open the box and it's got some really easy to follow instructions. And I've already done some of this. And it has a lid with a digital timer and water reservoir, 2 replacement filters, and the pitcher. So to start it, it's easy to follow instructions. So super simple. You remove the pitcher and 1 filter from their packaging. The packaging in the filters looks like this. And I've already removed 1. And you take that filter that you remove and you soak it in cold water for 10 minutes. Never, ever, ever use hot water in this or with the filters, because that just kind of, screws up the whole thing. So soak your filter in cold water for 10 minutes and then wipe the lid off with a damp cloth. Do not submerge the lid in water because the digital timer is not waterproof on here. And press and hold the set button on top of the lid until it reads 60 days. This will count down to indicate when a new filter is needed. You repeat this step with all new filters. So here's the set button. My hair got caught in it. It's right up here. You press that. Hot dog, it says 60. And it will count down. And then I've already soaked the filter in cold water for 10 minutes. And then alrighty, take the lid off. This is the water reservoir and this is the pitcher. I've already washed these as instructed. Filter's been soaking in water, as you can see it dripping, and you screw. Alrighty, now I'm going to screw this in here as instructed. Do not over tighten. And then replace the assembly. So it looks like this. And then fill the top reservoir, stopping 1/2 inch from the top. So lift this up like this, lifts like this, and I'm going to go fill this. I will be right back. Alrighty then. I have filled up our Reshape water pitcher with water. And the next step is to let it all drip through until it's all the way filtered to the bottom, which says it will take about 15 minutes. While that filters, I am going to catch up on a little bit of reading. Alrighty, it looks like it is done dripping down. The next step now is to dump this out, because what this is doing is it's getting rid of like the excess activated carbon and particles from manufacturing. So I'm going to go dump this out and then I'm going to fill it up again. Alrighty, it is the Reshape water pitcher from reshapewater.com has been emptied, and I filled it back up again. And we got to let this one drain again. And just to note, do not pour water directly onto the filter in here. Raise up, pour it to the side of the filter, just because it can damage the filter and you just don't want to pour it directly on there. It won't be as effective. We're going to let this filter again. Alrighty, it looks like it is done. Now, surprise, surprise, we got to empty it one more time and then refill it again. So we're going to, basically, you are cleaning the filter twice so that you're not getting any impurities or extra, manufacturing particles in your drink. So pretty cool, right? So I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back. And filled it up for the third time, and once this filters, we will be able to drink it and try it out. So, while we're letting this filter, I'll tell you a little bit more about the product. And again, here is the box. And I was right, it is San Diego where the water is tested. And they have test results on the back and 100% money back guarantee. So if for any reason you're not happy or 100% satisfied, return the items within 30 days and you get a full refund, no questions asked. So that's really, really cool. And what else is on here? Some really cool stuff. They did a really good job about giving some great information. The cool thing is this increases the pH to between 8.5 and 9.5. So it is more alkaline. So we're going to taste that, see if we can taste the difference. And the side of the box says that, let's see, our advanced water filters combine age-old techniques with the latest water purification technologies. This delivers healthy, silky smooth, great-tasting water proven to be better for you than normal tap water. So we'll see if I actually like water, because like I said, I'm not a water drinker. Our filters not only remove or reduce harmful elements, but they reshape your water at the molecule level to help in cell absorption and act like an antioxidant. So that's cool. We got antioxidants in here. So I'm really hoping that this will be the one kind of water that I don't have to mix something flavored in to be able to drink it. That would be so exciting. Ion exchange resins made from insoluble organic polymer substrate ion exchange resin beads are used when the production of high purity water is desired. It softens and removes contaminants. And it shows like a cross section of what's inside the filter, and it tells what each layer is. So that's what I'm reading to you right now. Activated carbon, the preferred source of filtering water. Activated carbon removes bad taste, harmful contaminants such as metals, cysts. As a surgical assistant, I don't like the idea of a cyst. Asbestos and some pesticides. Fur balls. Yes, I swear, it really does say fur balls. Right here, fur balls. As an F-I-R, not F-U-R, fur, meaning it's an acronym for far infrared energy, but it does say fur ball, so that really excites me. From tourmaline, these far infrared energy balls can negatively charge the water, soften it, and reshape it into smaller molecules, which may assist in better absorption. So I love science, and Jerry loves science, so this really, really excites us. The idea of making molecules smaller is really cool. And negative potential particles. Negative particles are used in the highest quality water filters in order to produce negative ORP, which is oxidation reduction potential. Negative ORP water acts like antioxidant water, and we all know how great antioxidants are for our body. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And they cling to and flush away positively charged oxidants in your body. So could this be like the fountain of youth? It very well may could be. We shall see. Changing positive ORP water to negative ORP water is essential to achieve the maximum health benefits from your water. So it eliminates or reduces heavy metals, pollutants, impurities, chloride, fluoride, arsenic, and odors. Reshapes water for better absorption. Softens water for a silky smooth taste. So that's what I'm looking forward to, so that maybe I can actually drink plain water. And increases pH to 8.5 to 9.5 and produces negative ORP water for an antioxidant effect. Hoorah! And talks about the testing, so that they constantly test the water filters for quality assurance and efficacy, and they're tested before and during use, typically after 3 to 4 weeks after normal use, and they only use US-based labs to perform the water comparisons. They start by testing municipal tap water from San Diego County and then run the same tap water through the Reshape water filter. The results are compared, analyzed, and studied to ensure quality control. Current testing laboratory complies with requirements of the National Environmental Laboratory Accreditation Conference and uses testing equipment and methods that meet or exceed the following guidelines, such as EPA, AOAC standards methods, NIOSH and OSHA, ASTM, and USP. Highest level of quality testing allows for scientifically sound and legally defensible claims about the performance of our filters. We work closely with our manufacturing partners and only work with suppliers that are dedicated to the highest level of quality, safety, and performance. Our factory is proud to hold various accreditations from national industry standard testing associations. So this is great, and you can get more information at www.reshapewater.com. So let's check the progress. Oh, and the cool thing is when I went to dump out the water, they were right. You can dump it out and the lid does not come off. So that was really, really awesome. And I didn't end up with a big mess of water everywhere. So that really made me happy. Let's see how much more it has to go. Not bad. Just a little bit longer. So I'll read just a little bit more. I think it is done. Alrighty. Now for the taste test. Now that we filtered it 3 times, we can actually try it out. And I went and got my nifty Spock glass. Or one of my Spock glasses. Alrighty. I'll make Jerry try it first since I have lipstick on.
That's good.
Is it silky smooth?
Yeah, it is. And if you don't like flavors in water,
Oh my gosh.
it doesn't taste like anything really. It's just smooth.
It is smooth. I mean, I would actually drink this. And because, like I said, I don't really like the flavor of water because I'm just not a water drinker. I have to put flavor in it. But this is so smooth that I would actually drink it. It really is silky. I mean, it is silky. That's weird. Weird in a good way. I mean, I kept thinking, why would they describe this as silky? And it is. It's silky. I mean, that's really the best way to describe it, as silky. That is really good. Okay, you need to get this picture. You really do. I mean, if it can make me drink water, I mean, you need to get this. I mean, seriously. Like, I will drink this whole pitcher of water in the next hour, and I'll be running to the bathroom, having to pee constantly, but I will drink this whole pitcher of water because it really is silky. I mean, that is really good. So go get it. It's at reshapewater.com. So you definitely want to check this out, and it really does make a difference. I didn't know, but now I'm really, really excited for my workout and run tomorrow. I have a 7-mile run and a chest and arm workout to do. So I'm really excited that I have this pitcher. So now I can feel better and I won't get as fatigued as much and I can stay hydrated and it'll be much more pleasant to take those water breaks. So don't forget to check it out at reshapewater.com, and because I'm not going to share mine with you. And I guess that is all for this video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in our next video.